Hey everyone, welcome back to part 4 of the Nyos Opus 440 build. There's a lot to go over, so let's get started. Once again, thank you to Bulk Reef Supply for sponsoring this build. Let's start off with the most important piece of equipment, the return pump. The return pump is like the heartbeat of a reef tank. It's responsible for circulating water from the sump or filtration system back into the main display tank. Here I am unboxing the Ecotech Vectra M2. This pump is capable of running at 2,000 gallons per hour. Nyos recommends a return flow rate of 525 gallons per hour. This allows me to run a single pump if I wanted to install extra equipment like an algae scrubber, media reactors, or a UV. This pump features a 1-inch output fitting and is compatible with standard PVC pipe. When gluing PVC, I highly recommend the Oatly Fusion all-in-one glue. The Nyos return piping features a 3/4 inch barb fitting that is already pre-glued to the end of the pipe. I decided to glue a 3/4 inch barb fitting to the output of the return pump. I then connected a flexible 3/4 inch silicone tube from the pump to the return pipe. I further secured the silicone tube with 3/4 inch plastic clamps. Before filling up the tank, we're going to start on the DIY lighting bracket made out of extruded aluminum. I wanted the extruded aluminum to match the white stand, so here I am painting the bars. I decided to use 10 series extruded aluminum for the light bracket. The 1x1 inch tube is plenty strong to hold up the lights for this build. After measuring the back of the tank, I ordered two 60-inch bars and mounted them to the wooden stand using 10 series L brackets. To adjust the height of the lights above the tank, I mounted them 10 inches above the floor, allowing me to move them up and down. At this mounting height, the lights are about 12 inches above the water surface. To make sure the bars are even, I used a level on top of the two bars to make sure that the mounting heights are equal on both sides. Next, I will be mounting the bar that goes across the top of the tank. To make sure this part is reinforced properly, I used a corner bracket on the inside along with the corner brace on each side of the bar. I used a total of 5 screws on each side of the corner brace. This ensures that the bars don't sag once it has the full weight of the lights installed. Once the bars are securely installed, it's time to mount the Aqua Illumination 40-inch blade LED bars. Included with the blades are these plastic mounts that can be easily attached to the extruded aluminum bars. I'm using a 5mm screw and a T-nut to attach it to the extruded aluminum bar. Make sure the plastic mount is equally spaced on each side of the arm to ensure the LED bar is mounted straight. Once you have the location, use an Allen key wrench to tighten down the mount. Angle the LED bar and snap them into the mount. They should be securely held into place. Next, we will be using L brackets to install a 48-inch aluminum bar across the two arms. This bar serves as a mounting point for the two Ecotech XR30 Pro LED lights. The Radeon XR30 G6 Pro is the latest model and features even par numbers across an impressive 4 feet of spread for a single light. The Radeon offers superior fluorescence, full spectrum color, and it's fully programmable with wireless control. Ecotech offers the Mobius app unifying the control of the AI blades, Radeons, Vectra, and Vortec pumps. On top of this, you can also control the same features in the Neptune Apex dashboard with the MXM module. We'll be touching more on this later. At the time of making this video, the 3D printed mounts for the Radeons haven't arrived yet. I'll make an update video as soon as those come to show you how they mount to the light bracket. We are now ready to fill the tank with water. I brought over my hose from my mixing station and was able to fill the tank and sump in one go. Once the water started flowing down the overflow, I made sure that there were no leaks coming from the plumbing. Once the sump was full of water, I went ahead and turned on the Ecotech Vectra M2 return pump. I also made sure that once it was on that there were no further leaks coming from the return pipe. Once the tank was fully circulating with the return pump, I took the time to adjust the Nyos gate valve so that the noise in the overflow was completely silent. After 24 hours of running and making sure there were no leaks, I went ahead and added Brightwell Aquatics Neo Marine Salt. On brand new builds like this, I usually fill the tank up completely with RODI water and add the salt directly into the tank until it reaches the salinity of 1.026. On new builds, I usually fill the tank up completely with RODI water and add the salt directly into the tank. To help with the mixing, I'll usually install the wave makers. This build will feature 2 of the Ecotech Vortec MP40s. Some of the best features of this pump is that it has no wires in the aquarium by housing the electronics outside of the tank via a magnetic couple. This also adds the benefit of no extra heat added to the tank and no risk of electrical shock. On top of these awesome features, these pumps run nearly silent and pushes a massive 5,000 gallons per hour. You can fine-tune your flow with its 6 different flow patterns and having multiple pumps sync with each other using the Mobius app or the MXM module if you're running the Neptune Apex controller. Now that the tank is full of water, I'm gonna unbox the Nyos Quantum 220 protein skimmer and get it broken in. The Quantum 220 is rated up to 125 gallons with a heavy bioload. Setting up the skimmer was extremely simple. It comes with titanium screws, individual air and water settings, and the ability to make micro adjustments to the water level. The Quantum 5.0 pump that powers the skimmer is AC and does not come with any type of controller, making it easy to operate and maintain. There's still a lot left to put together on this tank, but we're going to wrap up this video by summarizing what we'll be doing in the next few videos. Coming in this week are the 3D printed mounts for the Radions and the adaptive Reef controller board. I'll start putting together the Neptune Apex equipment along with mounting all the controllers for the Ecotech pumps. I think I'll do a video on just the wire management of this tank. Also a full aquascaping video with the Carib Sea rocks that are currently cycling in the bins. I hope you're enjoying this series so far, and if you want to get alerts for the next episode, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.